Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and War of the Realms, Strikeforce, Land of the Giants. Dude, this was a solid issue. Not one wasted panel, not one wasted word balloon. Everything in this was just gorgeous, man. Such a good book. Let's get into who made the book, and then we'll talk about it itself. Written by Tom Taylor, penciled by George Molina, inked by Adriano Di Benedetto. David Curiel does the colors. Lettered by VC's Joe Sabino. Cover artist also George Molina. Might be Jorge Molina. Variant cover artists Cully Hamner and Maury Hollowell. Note, read War of Realms 1 through 3 before this issue, even though issue number 4 is already out. And yeah, you should read this before you read issue number 4. Just, whatever. Whatever. It's not going to kill anything. This is basically how they go back and get Thor, which you see Thor show up in issue number 4 of War of the Realms. Basically, it's a Strikeforce. Captain America gets a Strikeforce together to go into Jotunheim, the land of the giants, as it were, to rescue their friend Thor. And you see the guys on the cover who actually goes. And this was a really good team. And this was a really good comic. I want to say it was fun because there were some really fun moments. I want to say it was funny because there were some really funny moments. I want to say it was sad because, man, like my heart broke a couple of times reading this. This really felt like just, I don't know, man. I guess what a comic book would imagine war being like, right? But it was good enough. You really felt that you lost track of time with this book. There were some great moments in here, which if you read this book, I'm telling you right now, there will be memorable moments in this book. Did you know what the name of Spider-Man's stuffed animal was when he was a kid? Because I'll tell you what, if you're checking this out and you're a part of the Marvel database, you need to go and log into the Marvel fan database right now and add this in. Add this book in there to the Spider-Man entry, notes, or trivia, more importantly trivia, what the name of his stuffed animal was when he was a kid. Spider-Man. I almost feel like this was really Spider-Man's book. Spidey was narrating the entire thing. This was like a journal entry to MJ. Oh man, this was just such a great story. By the time you get to the end of this, I don't know if you'll feel what I felt, but like, let me tell you something. The only way that I could possibly enjoy this book better is if I could somehow forget what happened in this book, just so I can read it again for the very first time. And then recall what how I felt the first time. Because, wow, man. Dude, Tom Taylor could write my comic books any day of the week. This was a really good book. Make sure when you go to the comic book store, make sure this is in your bag when you're on your way home. Great story. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.